Hey, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Want to start the video out?
Nah, I'll let you do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You gonna give me the honors?
What's up and good morning, guys? Welcome back to another video. Chris, are you excited today?
I'm super excited.
Is it like, it's been what?
Today is the day.
It's been 2 weeks, right?
You ready to get back into a GM?
Thinking about getting back into a Ford, man.
Are you?
Yeah.
You like it Fords?
I like the new Power Strokes, man.
I can see you rocking a new Power Stroke pre-runner. New Power Stroke pre-runner.
Yeah, I can see it.
Well, if you guys remember, Chris's GMC, well, we had a little bit of an issue when we took it off-roading, and it was kind of a freak thing that happened. We already explained it in one video. I'll explain it a little bit more today. But today is finally the day that we are getting it fixed. So we're gonna head over to the warehouse right now, and while we're there, we're gonna show you a little
What not to buy.
what never to give your friends money to go buy on OfferUp. We'll show you guys that. Let's go to the warehouse, Chris. I don't even want to. The good news is, ever since we fixed Chris's drift trike, it has been running pretty much flawlessly,
And we're getting a lot better at actually drifting and not just like losing control and spinning in a bunch of circles.
Chris, you enjoying it?
I am, man. I'm ready to do some mods to it.
Oh, what are we doing?
I think I'm gonna do some like Pro Taper bars. Maybe just do some copper accents.
Ooh, all right, I'm in. We're gonna do some bronze on yours?
Waiting for a bronze work for it decal.
I might know a guy. You'll get yours eventually, Chris. Customers come first.
I got a new one right here.
You got a new one? Oh, it's true. Well, we'll show you the new one in a minute. Well, actually, we'll just go over it. So, for those of you guys that have been waiting for all the flag decals to come back in stock, those are currently back in stock right now on the website. And we've got one new addition that is on Chris's truck over here, so I can take some pictures of it. There will be a link somewhere on the screen right there.
You gotta do it again. I didn't get it on tape.
No.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
I know. So Chris just busted a 360, which is really hard on these things to do. And he like flawlessly just did it. We were trying so hard last night. All right, try it again. You got this, dude.
Oh, almost.
Hey, man.
There it is. So I don't know if I ever actually mentioned in the video of us when we first got these things how fast they go. They go about 28 miles an hour, and sitting that low to the ground, I actually took it out on the main road here and went full throttle. These things haul butt. And in editing the last video, I realized it looked so much slower on camera, but trust me, especially when you're sliding out of control or kind of in control, it's quick.
All right, boys, we got to get down to some business here. Zach ended up spotting it for us, and I'd show you, but it's kind of hard to show on camera. There's a tiny little hole in the radiator on the backside, which is weird because typically, like something coming from the front is what puts a hole in it. So we don't know. We're thinking maybe something like bounced off the fan and shot back in, or
Wes was mad because I think Chris was beating him. So he wasn't looking. He just threw a handful of rocks.
Today we're going to be replacing Chris's radiator, which he's got a brand new one sitting in the back over there. Your new truck, dude. What's up, buddy?
Oh,
What's up, bro?
it's bad.
It's bad?
Yeah.
So you guys remember Snow? Snow, now what is it going to be now? Snow 7.3?
No, it's Red Rocket 7 Tree.
Oh, jeez. So Snow 6.0, no longer Snow 6.0. He
Yeah.
has since sold the old 6.0.
Yeah, she went to her new owner yesterday.
And now we got this beauty. Woo!
Nice little daily.
Yeah, man. It is a 7.3, right?
It is 7.3.
How many miles we got on her?
276.
Did you buy it from a concrete pumper?
No,
Is that all oil?
I've been here for 5 minutes.
Holy crap, dude. I was just going to say, I hope that's like AC condensation. That's a lot of oil, bro.
That's a lot. So the only good thing about that is it's always gonna have fresh fluid.
Yeah.
And the
I
underbody
love the glass half full.
It's gonna stay clean underneath it because it's all covered in oil.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, what could go wrong?
Yeah.
Well, and it's California compliant.
It's recycling. It's putting it back into the earth for the next generations to
Well,
come.
you're just sealing the asphalt everywhere you go as well.
Oh, that's big
Got
facts.
some rattle cans. We'll paint this bad boy right back up to brand new.
Oh, it's gonna stay just like this till I find a 6.7.
Oh, yeah. So what's going on over here, buddy? They gave him a what?
A Prius radiator.
Did they? You got the wrong radiator, buddy?
I guess so.
Oh, jeez.
You know,
Come on, Chris.
win some, you lose
This is why we don't order our own parts.
that's exactly what it is.
So to those of you out in YouTube land, today is not whatever day this video is getting posted. Today is a Sunday, which I'm gonna guess the parts department is not open on a Sunday.
Hey, what moron at the parts department didn't know? Like,
Well, you know, they went off my VIN number.
yeah, they should have got you the right one.
Since apparently we're not gonna be fixing Chris's truck today, let's talk about a little thing that happened last night. So, you know, as you guys remember, we bought all these drift trikes. You just saw them earlier in the video. And Wes was like, dude, I really want to know what a gas drift trike is like, and I want to compare it to the electric. And I've been talking to this guy on OfferUp for a while. He wanted $1,200 for this drift trike. Now we got it down to, he told me he'd take $500 if we go right now. So we're all like, all right, screw it. For $500, like Wes is telling us this thing's super sick, whatever. We'll all throw some money down and we'll see what happens. So we all gave Wes some money, and off he went, about an hour drive to go pick this thing up.
He comes back with this. And, well, I mean, we'll talk about how that happened in a minute, but this was all together when we first got here, and it was looking brand new. You know, it's got a Harbor Freight engine on it, but everything looked brand new. But whatever, he goes to fire it up, takes about 10 pulls on this bad boy, finally gets it running, and then he tells me that the guy that owned it drilled out the jet in it for some weird reason. I mean, the guy lives up in the mountains, and then now we're down here at sea level, so it's popping and clicking and doing whatever, and Wes goes to get on it, and takes off, and all of a sudden, like, the throttle starts sticking, and it's just like we start running into issue after issue. First of all, he didn't even have the plastic sleeves on it, so it was just the go-kart tires, which
Essentially meant like you ain't turning on this thing because it's just locking up and sticking to the ground. So we had to pull the sleeves off of our drift trikes, which obviously these tires are a lot wider, but luckily they fit well enough. So once we got some sleeves on there, it actually kind of worked as a drift trike, but it was super, super sketchy. Wes shows up with it, and I'm looking at this seat like, dude, what's going on with this seat there? Like, whose idea was that? And he's like, oh, dude, the cushion flew off. Like, it had a cushion on it. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it had like some really nice molded cushion. Well, then he goes out and finds the cushion. And there's your cushion. I mean, at least the guy did put some Velcro on it. Turns out this thing was like tweaker built. And the dude supposedly ran out of money, but it was fully built other than the plastic sleeves, and he couldn't finish it. But I think what he realized was this thing was a death trap. Basically, when your feet are on the sweet pegs here, like they're dragging on the ground because the pegs are only a couple inches off the ground. And he really took the time to build it off this nice mongoose front end right there, like legitimately off of a mongoose bicycle. And no disc brakes. We got the old school. But basically, the way this thing's designed, there's no weight on the front end, even when you're like sitting on it with your feet pushing down. So this thing doesn't steer because the front wheel is essentially just skirting across the top of the asphalt. So you really have to rely on steering with the rear end there. And the brakes absolutely suck. So Wes is doing some runs on it, and I'm like, maybe it'll work. So he brings it in here, and the throttle's sticking. So we got throttle, and then we've got brake on that side. And the return spring on the throttle just like wasn't stiff enough to bring it all the way back. So we fired up in the shop, it like takes off, runs over my foot because the throttle's stuck. And we're just running into issue after issue with this thing. Well, finally Wes is like, all right, let me go rip it around. So Wes is out, we could hear him out in the, whatever, the neighborhood over here. And I decided like, man, I don't have my camera here tonight. Let me grab my phone and just shoot a short little video for like Instagram or something. And well, right as he comes around the corner, I'll just like cut to a clip of that right now. Oh, shit. Oh, dude. Really?
What a piece of shit!
Well, that was fun. So, yeah, as you can see, this thing, like, I don't know what the guy did. If you look at this, it looks like he didn't even really weld it. Like there's maybe like a little tack weld on like the top, not even on the bottom. Like it's perfectly smooth. Maybe he threw a little weld right there.
Welded it and then he ground off the weld.
So number one, this is why you like bend that part and you don't use a joint right there, because that's like your weakest point of the entire build.
Well guys, we've got an exclusive. The man whose idea it was to purchase that piece of junk back there is here.
Wesley, the world wants to know about your drift trike.
What about it?
Your really great drift trike that you purchased.
So, I'm the best when it comes to buying and selling on OfferUp, but sometimes you win and you lose. And it was fun for like 5 minutes until I almost died on it. But we're gonna get it fixed, and then we're gonna get rid of it real quick.
So we were gonna go to Dave's right now and weld it up, but I guess Wes's buddy's coming over to bring his welder over.
Oh yeah, look at that bad boy! Yay, 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 yay!
Burn out. Right? Where's the welder? I didn't bring the card. I didn't need to. Look at that. Well, we got the Vulcan Omni Pro.
Oh, yeah. So these are the temporary wheel setup. Wes actually already sold these. So the ones that we got in the warehouse are going on here.
So I will say that was one of Wes's super sweet OfferUp steals that I wish I would have gotten in on, but we got in on the broken drift track.
I don't know why he's got some like asbestos-lined pipe there.
Yeah, what is that?
I have no idea. What's it smell like? Does it taste like asbestos?
Yeah, that's it.
Dude, I really appreciate the overalls and no socks, dude. That's that's a classy look right there.
We'll see. I got
and
some.
one strap.
I got some.
What
is
that? Nice.
You got a rep.
The outfit is complete. Here we go. Yeah. Zach's got the idea.
Boom.
Yeah, we'll gusset it. Stop arguing. Let's tack this thing together.
You left your wheels there.
No, you leave them on there.
I said we could swap them out. You're like, no, it's a lot of work. Let's just leave them. I said, okay.
Hey, you guys want to
Been
tack
there
this
ever
together?
since.
I'd love to tack this together. We should probably tack this together. I don't know.
Should probably tack this.
Yeah, let's tack this together. With the welder with no tip. There, we'll just get it out of the way so nobody makes fun of you for not having a tip.
All right, left it in my garage, okay?
All right.
They're like us.
Yeah, they're like this part. I always want to look at welding for some reason.
So we're trying to scavenge just some steel around the shop that we can use as like some type of gusset or bracing to actually add on top of the little tubing, because the tubing gets so thin at the bottom where they cut that angle. So we found this little piece of angle. I think we got that when we were building the ramp or something.
Oh yeah, it's like tab.
Yeah, we don't need to go too much more than that.
That's gonna take up all our ground clearance though.
No, it's not. Welding's done. Bracket's in there. It's I mean, you know, it ain't the prettiest thing in the world, but it's 1,000 times better than it was.
Yep.
Looks like $1,000 bill to me.
Looks like $1,000 bill out there for sale. If anybody wants to buy it, this is going to last a lot longer. We're going to get the first time we got about 10 minutes out of it. This time I'm at least 25.
I hope so.
How long is your guarantee on your welds?
It's 5 minutes, 5 feet guarantee.
Why don't you take the cover off?
I want to see how the clutch is engaging.
Make this thing more dangerous. Okay, well, hey. Oh, yep, she's a little full of fuel there. Making all the fuel come out of it. Oh, yeah. Or, you know, you just flip a switch and the thing just goes, you know? Something to be said about electric nowadays.
My life right there.
Yeah. Oh, we almost got it. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff right there. Chris, you haven't ridden it yet. Go give it a try. No, I'm good. Come on, man. I'm good.
Try to get 2 full 360s out of it, then go. It's insane.
Dude, yeah. Horrible geometry, whoever designed that frame. No steering, there's not enough weight on the front end to actually get any steering.
It's like, this is super sketchy and I'm about to lose it, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah, you're literally just holding on and whatever happens, happens.
There you go. My feet keep smacking off. You keep wanting to put them down to stop because the brake does nothing. You're like, that's not a good idea.
Well, your feet are already dragging on the ground because the peg's that far off the ground. You sure you don't want to ride it, Zach?
No, I'm good. Let's smile.
The pressure walker. Fill the front tire full of water.
Oh, he got it!
It's insane out here.
Ah!
What happened? You couldn't get that 360?
Nah, I don't know why I won't do it. I think I weigh too much.
The frame's bending a little bit.
The seat bolts are broken.
Yeah, dude, because the guy, you're balancing on some like
Little quarter inch.
3/16.
I just want to point out.
Oh, you broke off a couple seat bolts.
I want to point out it's not this. Thank you.
No, I know.
Oh, dude, it's tore.
What happened?
Oh, we did it again.
Look, we've been smacking the sprocket.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, we need to bring it back, bend in.
All right, well, I guess we're gonna take it back to the warehouse for round 2 of fixes. Yeah, it looks like something else broke. We almost made it back to the warehouse.
Before you break the rest of the
I may have sent it a little too hard there. I was riding through my 360 and I was in this tire like this.
Oh, you're stepping.
Yeah, now we're breaking that. Oh, there. Well, so much for that. Now we just bent the little footrest.
Tire ones. That needs to be angled upward anyway.
6 more welds will be in it more than buying a new frame.
Be able to do 4 360s. Is that what we want to do?
Everybody for Wes.
Can we all clap for Wes? Thank you for the purchase, Wes.
Hey, you're welcome.
This has brought a lot of joy.
Well, hey, I think we've abandoned the drift trike for today.
Let's do some tire swaps here on the old Chevy. Okay, or GMC, sorry. We're going from really squared off tires to really rounded off tires. You let him spend money too for you?
Yep.
It's dangerous, man. You end up with...
He spends his money on me.
Yeah, how do you work that? What's the trick to getting Wes to spend his money on you?
Honestly, I don't know.
You don't know?
It just happens.
Maybe he doesn't like my beard. Maybe he likes like a clean face.
Yeah, it's the Navy thing.
Oh, he likes the clean
Military
face.
Navy thing. That's what it is.
Oh man, all right. Well, maybe I'll shave up a little bit. Wes spend some money on me.
So, Hostiles coming off. New big old meaty swampers going on.
God, these things are so light.
I don't know. What do you guys prefer in the comment section? Let me know. You prefer the swampers or you prefer the new school Hostiles over there?
All right, guys. Well, I guess it's back to the repair shop for the old gas drift trike here. Electric ones are still going strong though. So with that, we're gonna wrap up this video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now. That way you do not miss out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like and hit a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforapparel.com because if there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be willing to work for it. You guys are the best. I'm out.
Roll the outro.
Oh, you're gonna take it from Zach?
I didn't know you're going to have.
Go ahead, Zach.
Roll the outro.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.